Hey y'all, Chef IrixGuy here, and within this video I want to talk about the best things to grill or the best things to smoke for Labor Day. Now this doesn't necessarily have to be Labor Day, it could be any get-together, any holiday, but just want to talk about some good ideas that, especially if you're new to grilling and or electric smoking, things that you might want to consider that it takes practice, but things that are easy to cook and very rewarding for yourself and your guest. And notice I put yourself first, because if you don't like it, don't expect your guests to like it. So on the electric smoker front, and by the way, subscribe, ring that bell, notify you whenever I post another video, and check out my Master Built electric smoker video playlist. I've got a lot of detailed step-by-step tutorials for what I'm about to mention. My go-to for the electric smoker, the best thing to smoke for Labor Day would be a pork butt, also referred to as a pork shoulder or a Boston butt. It's all the same thing. It's not the butt of the pig. They just call it a butt. I don't know why, but go to your reputable butcher shop. Don't go down to your big chain grocery store or whatever, because the butts they sell probably aren't going to be as good. And you're probably going to want to get, I would recommend a half butt, because a full butt's usually about 20 pounds or so. Get your butcher to give you a half butt, probably going to be around 10 pounds. And subscribe and check out my video, how to smoke a pork butt step by step. And I explain step by step how to smoke an exceptional pork butt. I mean, so good that when you do it, I mean, people are going to be like, whoa, even yourself. It's like, why do I even waste my time and money going to a barbecue restaurant to buy pulled pork when I can make my own that tastes better, and there's a radically larger quantity of it than what you would typically get at a barbecue restaurant. It's probably a lot less expensive. So check out that video. That is the electric smoker thing that I strongly recommend, is a pork butt. Because when you do that pork butt, oh man, it's going to be so good. And there's so many leftovers. I mean, unless you've got a massive party coming over, there's probably going to be a ton of leftovers. So you've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever the next day, maybe a day or two. I mean, who knows? So that's what I'd recommend for Labor Day or any other holiday or big get-together for the electric smoker, would be the pork butt. Now on the grill, there's a few things I would recommend. The first thing I would recommend would be keep it simple. Get you hamburgers, but don't do the hamburgers. You know, you can go to a grocery store and you can get hamburgers. Go to your butcher shop, tell them that you want steak burgers, because most butchers, what they will do is they trim their steaks throughout the week. That trim that they trim off is still really good meat, but they'll take that steak trim and then they'll grind it into what they call a steak burger. So to look at it, it looks like a standard hamburger patty, except a few things. It's steak. It's steak trim. And when you grill that steak burger, there's a minimal amount of shrinkage. So unlike your traditional, let's just say ground beef or ground chuck burger, which you're going to notice a significant amount of shrinkage when you cook it, because typically you want your burgers to be more well done, and those are going to shrink a lot. These steak burgers hardly shrink at all, and they have phenomenal flavor. With a steak burger, that is going to be the star of the show. And it's easy to, I mean, all you got to do, and subscribe and check out my How to Marinate Hamburgers video. All you got to do is marinate them, let them sit in the fridge, preferably for a few hours. I let them sit tightly covered in the fridge overnight for even better results. So you've got a well-marinated steak burger, and then you've got the, I mean, when it's marinated and then you grill it, I mean, it's simple. You're just using a spatula. You're putting it on there. You're letting it firm up before you flip it the first time. Once it's firmed up, then you flip it the first time. Let that side firm up, and then just flip until it's reached the desired degree of doneness. And that steak burger, man, that is, serve that up. Talking about side items. Steak burgers, very simple. Get you a bag of chips, potato chips. If you want to take it to the next level, get you some fresh potatoes, chop them up, toss them in black pepper, sea salt, garlic powder, and olive oil, and then throw them in the air fryer. Subscribe and check out my air fry with IrixGuy video playlist, because those fries with those steak burgers, it's going to be a phenomenal meal. And don't forget a good cheese. Don't get that cheap, the cheese I'm talking about that comes in a little plastic and feels like a little rubber band type thing. Don't get that. Get some real cheese. Go to the butcher. Go to the deli. Say, hey, I want some extra sharp cheddar, freshly sliced. Or, hey, I want some pepper jack cheese, freshly sliced. Get the good stuff. Melt that on before the burgers are ready. Now, if you really want to take it to the next level, before you put the cheese on, squirt a little bit of fresh lemon or fresh lime on top of those burgers, and then put the cheese on, and man, that's going to set it off. Those buns, those hamburger buns, you can put those around the perimeter of your grill. I typically put my coals in the middle because I got this searing grate right here. By the way, you can expand this video's description and click the link there to find all the equipment like I use. But I'll put the buns around the perimeter and toast them up before I serve, and oh man, it's so good. So if there's only two things that you do for the perfect Labor Day cuisine, or any get-together or holiday for that matter, in the electric smoker, the pork butt, the Boston butt, the pork shoulder, whatever you want to call it, but get it from your butcher and watch my video, how to smoke a pork butt step by step. That'll get you where you need to be on the grilling front. Steak burgers. And then, of course, the air fryer inside for the homemade, freshly cut, just your standard potatoes, man. That's all it is. But those freshly cut fries, seasoned like that. And if you really want to take the pork butt to the next level, now, store brand in a bottle barbecue sauce, nothing too bad about that. You can get, I would stick with the store brand brown sugar and ketchup based sauce, just to name a few. One of them that I like off the shelf, which is good to, you don't even have to put sauce on your pork butt because it's going to be so moist and flavorful that you don't even need it. But Sweet Baby Ray's off the shelf is not bad. But I make my own South Carolina mustard based sauce for my, I use it for my pork butt, also for my briskets. Now briskets, different animal, requires an enhanced skill set. That's why I didn't even mention brisket for this video as far as a recommendation is concerned. But subscribe and check out my how to smoke a brisket video. But I like the South Carolina style mustard based barbecue sauce for my pork butt. And check out my video how to make mustard barbecue sauce. I've got that video, and it'll show you step by step. Very inexpensive, basic ingredients, but man, the flavor profile is so wonderful, and it enhances the flavor of the already exceptional slowly smoked pork butt. So I hope this video helped if you're trying to identify the best things to cook for Labor Day or any other get-together for that matter. Now, some other side items I didn't mention. I mentioned the fries with the steak burgers, but on the pork butt front, keep it simple, man. Get you some tomatoes, slice those tomatoes up, put some sea salt on them. Get you some fresh corn on the cob. I like peaches and cream. I like Silver King, Silver Queen, that sweeter corn. Just put you some butter on there after you boil it. Put a little bit of salt on it if you want to, or some Creole seasoning, however you want to spice up your corn. Get some potato salad. Make it yourself, or just go to the grocery store and get the pre-made potato salad. Some of that's not too bad. And a can of baked beans. And you'll be the boss of the Labor Day celebration. So I hope this video helps. Any cooking related questions you have, electric smoker, grilling, comment below and I'll try my best to post a video response. I'm Chef IrixGuy. I love to cook. I love to eat. And I like to exercise too, because if I didn't exercise I'd be because I eat so much. But thanks for your viewership. I hope your food turns out great. Subscribe. Ring that bell and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.